Hello everyone, welcome to Varsity Football on LMC TV Varsity Sports. Today we're featuring Mamaroneck Varsity Football against White Plains. Both teams are 4-1. It's bound to be a tight matchup. What do you think of this game so far?
Well, definitely a lot of playoff implication on the line. Both teams, like you said, 4-1, and have great. Mamaroneck right now has a great chance of hosting a playoff game, but if White Plains can pull out a victory, they can climb to the top and also have a great chance at hosting a playoff game.
Mamaroneck has had two come from behind victories in their last two games, and if Tom Dilly can come in and play well tonight, it's going to be another win for Mamaroneck.
Mamaroneck, White Plains, Daps, come on in and say hi to each other, guys. All right? Gentlemen, take one step back. Listen, guys, congratulations to be chosen captain, right? That means you're goodwill ambassadors for your team. It also means we're going to lean on you guys with a little responsibility. Control your hotheads so we don't have to. Everybody understand that? Yes, sir. All right, I know you're the home team. I'm just going to show you my coin. That's tails and that's heads. All right? That's tails and that's heads. Caleb, right? Yes, sir. Call it while it's in the air. Tails. Close the tails. That is a head. That is a head. Call tails. You want to toss. What do you want to do? Put your backs in that goal. Gentlemen, put your backs in that goal. White Plains won the toss, chose to receive. Mamaroneck won the toss, chose to receive.
Welcome to LMC Varsity Sports. We have a great matchup today. Let's get it started. Mamaroneck and White Plains duel it out. Here's the kick. Kicking for White Plains, number 32. That's Israel Perez Martinez. Martinez with the kick, and it's going to be caught. He's going to take it. He finds a hole, and he's going to be stopped. That's Shane Smith down at about the 20, about at the 34. A nice return to start the game for the Tigers. Both teams come in 4-1. This is supposed to be a great matchup. Raheel, what do you think of this? So, what do you think of the potential impacts of this game going forward?
Potential impacts are huge. Mamaroneck gets a victory here, they are looking great for a 3 seed and hosting a playoff game. But if White Plains can snag a victory here, they suddenly climb to to a great chance to get the 3rd seed and host the playoff game.
Here's number 12. That's Tommy Dillon for Mamaroneck. Play action. Number 3. A nice play by number 8 for White Plains. That's Josiah Harris. He had a game-winning touchdown in last week's win, and he makes another big play here, stopping an almost off-the-beat touchdown here.
Yeah, it looked like that was going to be a touchdown there. It made a great one-handed play to draw the passing complete.
Trey Colon was open, but he just dived and got there in time. Here's 2nd down. Dillon in the shotgun formation. He's going to pass. Cut off to 21, Shane Smith. Makes a solid gain up to about the 40. They're going to mark it down at the 47-yard line.
Looks like he got enough for the 1st down there.
Here's 1st down. Dillon in the shotgun again, handoff. But he's going to take it for himself. He's got space. He's got time. One man to beat. He's brought down after a big run at about the 25-yard line. A nice option there, and he had space, and you see the speed there. He's a really mobile quarterback when he gets into his momentum.
Yeah, great option there. Completely fooled the defense and got the hole.
Here's 1st down, shotgun formation, handoff to Shane Smith. Smith's gonna gain. He's gonna be stopped after about a 3-yard gain. He's a tough runner. It took 2 or 3 men to bring him down there, and he has that downhill run, which gives him an advantage on those early downs.
Yep, definitely.
Here's 2nd down now. Dillon to throw. Dillon incomplete. Intended for number 10. That's Matt Parkinson.
That was a great play there, but the fans wanted a flag.
Mamaroneck beat White Plains 54-27 last year in their matchup. It looks to be a good game so far. I mean, if Dillon stays hot, it could be a similar result. Hand off to Shane Smith. And Smith is going to take it in. Dillon with Shane Smith with a nice run. And that's going to give a 6-0 lead with 10:52 left in the 1st quarter. A great run there.
That's the way you want to start a game. Not much time even. They took off the clock there and march it right down the field to score, and it looks like they're going to go for the extra point here.
Tommy Dillon to hold. Anton Kellinen to take the extra point. He kicked well in warm-ups. Let's see what he can do here. And the kick is good. And the Tigers take a 7-0 lead. And we'll be right back on LMC TV. Here's Mamaroneck to kick off after scoring early. It's Kellinen back to return. Number 9. Oh, it's a squib kick. And it's going to roll into the end zone for a touchback. That was an interesting decision by Coach Vitti there, but I guess it worked out. They have, because you saw before how Mamaroneck had great field position going in with the nice kickoff return. They don't let him get a kickoff return here, and now they have to start at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, but this is a very big opening drive here. Try and stop some momentum that Mamaroneck got in the first series with a relatively easy drive for a touchdown.
Now here we see number 9 take the field. That's Andre Marcus, the dual threat quarterback. Marcus Andre in the shotgun formation. Play action, incomplete, intended for number 8, Josiah Harris.
Looked like there was some miscommunication there because the running back went to the left, but he faked the handoff to the right.
Yeah, I think it was part of their play action anyway, but even if it wasn't, he adjusted well, and he was able to make a good throw, just incomplete.
Let's go, Tigers!
Here's 2nd down and 10.
Let's go, Tigers! Defense!
Marcus Andre in the shotgun formation. High snap. He's going to throw, but he gets hit as he throws. Knocks the ball off its kilter. And that's going to be 3rd down and long for for White Plains.
That was that was a hard hit there. Drove him right to the ground.
He got him early, and that really disrupted the throw motion. No one was really open either on that play. It was great coverage by Mamaroneck.
Come on, you can do it.
Make some noise, Mamaroneck.
Here's third down. No running back in the formation. Looks like they're going to throw it. And he's here looking to throw. He's looking deep, but finds number 4, Jason Crilly Jr., who's going to break a tackle and be brought down for a first down and more.
Great protection there. Gave him time, found the open man. Now they got a fresh new set of downs to work with.
Yeah, it's the first down. They're on the 40. They get a couple first downs. They got the momentum come back in this game. And it's first down. Here's Andre in the shotgun formation, handoff to number 5. That's Otis Allen. Otis Allen's going to gain a couple yards, but be brought down just before the first down marker for a gain of 7.
Good run there, getting in a second down and manageable situation here.
Yeah, you gotta love the wide receiver option there. He got in, and there were holes for him, and he took full advantage of them. Here is 2nd and 3 on the 47. Andre to throw. Shotgun formation. And he sends all his wide receivers out deep. He's going to run, though. He'll be brought down by Charlie Parkinson. Parkinson is a monster. He's shown up every week for Mamaroneck, and he does it all. And here he gets a sack for a big third down coming up.
He definitely does it all. You could tell by that tackle that was some tackle, because Marcus is a dual threat.
And now it's a third down, big third down here. Shotgun formation again. Every wide receiver is sent out. He's looking down the field, finds 4. Oh, but he just drops it. That's Jason Curley with the drop, and he would have gotten the first down there. He dropped it though, and so now they have to punt.
Yeah, I think he took his eye off the ball and looked down the field. Maybe he had some open room there to run, but could not hang on to the football, and now they got a punt.
Looks like they might be going for it on 4th down. Wow. Interesting decision by Coach Lindbergh. It's going to be a handoff to number 4, Crilly. Crilly, turnaround downs. He's unable to get it, and he stopped short. Big play, a big momentum changer in this game.
Yeah, Mamaroneck has now if they can march down the field and score again, that could really seize control of the game early.
Could Mamaroneck on homecoming night get a big win here? It looks to be if they can keep this upper hill. The ball's gonna be spotted down at the 53 for Mamaroneck. The 47. Shotgun formation for Dylan. Dylan's gonna hand it off. Play action. It's tipped up and it's picked off by number 5 for White Plains. That's Otis Allen. And there's gonna be a flag on the play. Late hit.
It's a late call.
But a nice hit, a nice tip up that let him get the interception there. Right after the turn on downs, they respond real quick.
Yeah, definitely a big chance lost there for Mamaroneck to seize control of this game early. Now White Plains has the ball at their own 47-yard line. Pretty good field position.
And that's going to be unnecessary roughness, moving it back 15 yards. And here comes number 9, Marcus Andre, and the White Plains offense.
They got to capitalize here now with the penalty, just giving them a shorter field to work with. You can't give up silly plays like that.
That foul was really unnecessary because it puts them in great field position. They're even ahead of where they were before the turnover on downs, and this is a big spot for them to tie up the game early. 6:51 left. Andre, number 28 in the backfield. That's Christian Young. He's gonna look to pass. No one open. He's gonna throw it deep. And and he's just unable to make the catch. That's number 8, Josiah Harris. He had the pick, unable to make this grab right now.
That was a great throw. Really shut off the arm strength there. You thought he might have had it, but just could not hang on to it.
Everyone was covered there. They had double coverage on Harris there. They had a bunch of coverage deep. There was nothing he could really do there to pass. He could have taken it with his legs. It's second down now. Wide receiver option, handoff to number 5. That's Otis Allen. He's going to take it for a gain of 5 yards.
Let's see what play call they decide to go with here. Huge third down coming up.
It's going to be stopped down at about the 38-yard line. About 4 yards to gain. Here's Andre. Andre takes it for himself. He's got a hole, and he's just going to get a fumble. Could be a fumble. Andre may have fumbled there after he got a first down.
Yeah, it looks like he did, but it looks like White Plains was able to jump on it and recover it. But there with that run, he shows how good he is as a dual threat.
That was risky. That was risky. Really risky play. But it was worth it in the end as one of those big guys, the O-lineman, is able to hop on that ball.
Go strip the ball, defense!
Here's Andre. First down now at about the 26-yard line. Handoff to number 28. That's Christian Young, able to gain about 2 yards.
Nice tackling there from Mamaroneck to get him out of bounds.
Second down now. Oh yeah, he got the first down. And they're in there at the 25, first down. Wide receiver option. Passes it. Oh, and 8 drops it again. Josiah Harris just not able to make another grab here and another scoring chance.
But yeah, talk about it. He got drilled on that play, the quarterback.
I think it was a play action wide receiver option. They did it before and it worked for them, but I guess they wanted to pass here. It was a good throw, but just he wasn't able to make it. Now it's third down here, big third down play. He's gonna air it deep, and what a grab! What a grab by number 11. That's Zion Petit with a huge grab for a touchdown.
Yeah, that was an incredible catch. Went right over the defender there, and a beautiful throw as well.
That's going to give him it's going to tie it up here if the extra point is good. 32 to kick. That's Israel Perez Martinez. 7:30 left. Chance to tie. And the kick it's good. And it's 7-7, and we'll be right back on LMC TV. Welcome back. 7-7 now. 32 for White Plains to kick. That's Israel Perez Martinez to kick off. Back to return, number 21, that's Shane Smith. And looks to be number 8, that's Jack Benton. Onside kick, doesn't work out. Number 10 able to get there, Matt Parkinson. Interesting call, trying to shift momentum after a tie game.
Way to go, Matt!
Don't necessarily know if I agree with that call, because now Mamaroneck's high-powered offense has got the ball right around midfield.
He was going to risk it there, just didn't work out, but so now Mamaroneck takes it in great field position to start their next drive.
See how the offense rebounds after the interception.
Here's Dylan, first down, shotgun formation. Handoff to Smith. Smith takes it left. Smith's got a hole. See the speed. He's gonna get a first down or right around the first down, second in inches. A big first down run. It gives them a lot of options here on second down.
Yeah,
They're gonna no huddle. Dylan, second down, shotgun. Here's it deep. Is he gonna catch? Oh, just too long for number 81. That's Will Bruce.
Interesting to see what they do now with this. Looks to be third and inches coming up. Do you run the ball right at the middle behind your offensive line, or you try and catch him off guard and go deep with the ball?
I would be surprised if they didn't run it here. They have a chance to get a good chance at a first down, but if they pass it, they could risk an incompletion or even an interception like we saw on the last drive. Here's the handoff. Smith breaks a tackle. He's bouncing outside. He bounces out again. Oh, he's got room. He's going to break 4 tackles. He cannot be brought down. He's finally down at about the 19-yard line. A huge run. It worked out great for them. They got a first down and more.
What a run there. You talk about bouncing it to the outside, went back behind the first down, then came back and get the first down, broke a couple tackles, and now his team is in great position to score.
If you can't find the first hole, you find the second. It is first down. Handoff to Smith again. Smith breaks. Oh. Able to get about 2 yards down to about 4 yards actually, about to the 14.
You need more than one person to bring this guy down.
Shotgun formation for second down. Smith's run well so far. And Dylan's gonna take it for himself. Unable to get the first down, but gets some good yardage to bring up third down.
Huge third down coming up here. I would say this might be 4 down territory for Mamaroneck.
This could be if they don't get it here, 4th down would be a big decision for Coach Vitti because they can take a 7-point lead in this game or they could settle for a field goal. And hand off to number 2, who's brought down, Michael Bennett, unable to find a hole. That's gonna bring up 4th down. Number 21's coming out, that's Shane Smith. They might be going for it. Smith already scored once in this game. Yep. Looks like they're going to stay on the field for 4th down.
Looks like they might give it to Smith.
Handoff. That's number. Oh, he took it for himself. Is he able to get the first down? And he's just short of the first down. They're going to mark it down at. Actually, this is a tough decision for the refs, and they're going to call a first down.
Talk about a close call there. Wow.
Yeah, it was right on the line of a first down versus the 4th down call, and it was a good decision by the refs. Dylan, first down handoff, takes it play action, and it's caught for a touchdown. That's 3. That's Trey Cologne with the big grab. The decision pays off here as they take a 13-7 lead with 4:58.
Great throw and great catch. Able to absorb the contact after he caught the ball to give his team 6 points.
Here's Anton Kalinin to take the extra point. He made his first. Let's see if he can make his second. The kick, almost blocked, and it's good. 4:58 left. It's going to be 14-7 when we come right back on LMC TV.
That's it, Frenchie. Come on.
And we're back with with Mamaroneck having a 14-7 lead. Off to kick is number 19. That's Kalinin. Back to return is 5. That's Otis Allen. But it's caught. Oh, and he drops it. He's going to have to take it. That's Elijah Gordon. He's got speed, but no room. He's going to be brought down at about the 16. This hit it hard, and he was just unable to make that catch there. And that really hurt him on his chances of getting good yardage on the kickoff.
This Mamaroneck defense has been playing great, not missing too many tackles.
They got quick to the ball there. and that's why they were able to put him in bad field position to start this drive. First down now. Marcus Andre.
Let's go, defense!
Gonna take it again with a 7-point deficit. Big game so far from Shane Smith, and he's been really crucial in Mamaroneck's success, getting a touchdown, big runs, as we saw in that last drive. Now here's Andre, as White Plains tries to respond in his hand. It's a handoff to Jason Kiley Jr. He's able to get a couple yards, 4 yards to the 23-yard line.
Might have only been 4 yards, but that was a tough 4 yards. Had to break a lot of tackles.
Play action. Oh, and it's thrown right to Drake alone. A big play. He had a touchdown on the last drive. He has a big here. He's having a big part in this game so far.
Yep, he definitely has, and now Mamaroneck is in prime position right now to take a 2-score lead.
I'm sorry earlier, they had a 7-yard run to begin the drive, but it's negated here with a big interception.
Yeah, Trey!
Let's see what White Plains defense does here. Has to stand strong in order to keep the gap at least at 1 score, or at least a 10-point game here.
You're right, Raheel. They need to keep this game close if they want to come back and win. Here's Dylan. Dylan has a chance here to put up Mamaroneck's 3rd touchdown in the first quarter. Oh, interesting. Philly special light play. Pass by Shane Smith to Tommy Dillon. Creative. That's to say the least. What do you think of that, Raheel?
Well, yep. Remind me of the Philly special.
Here they are, first down, no huddle, finds 21. Shane Smith wrestled down at the 10-yard line to bring up 2nd down.
Smith had nowhere to go on that play. Literally caught it and ran right into the arms of the defender.
Parkinson is coming on the field. Could be a pass to him. He's been big in the last couple games. Here's Dylan on 2nd down. Big spot here in the red zone. He options. Parkinson left. Handoff. He's going to take it for himself. Option. All the way down to the 3-yard line. A big run there. He's been taking it on his own a couple times here, and it's worked out.
Yeah, the option play has really seemed to catch this White Plains defense off guard.
Just within range. They can feel the 7 points here. They just need to bring it in. Hand off to Smith. Wrestles through. Touchdown. That's Dylan. Dylan took it for himself again. And that's another touchdown for Mamaroneck. Taking a 20-7 lead with 2:57. The crowd is electric.
Yeah, they certainly know how important this game is, and you can tell in it seems like the players also know how important it is because they have come to play.
Here's the extra point. Kalinin has a chance to make it 3 in a row. And the kick is good. 21-7, 2:57 left. A high-scoring affair so far, and we'll be right back on LMC TV. And we're back. White Plains faces a difficult decision here. They're going to be a lot more aggressive going forward if they want to come back in this game. They have a pretty big deficit to start the first quarter, around the end of the first quarter, and off to kick. That's Kalinin. Back to return. That's number 3. He fumbled on his last return. Was able to pick it up. Got 15 yards, but he gets another chance here. Short kick. Oh, and he trips. Bounces off 8. 8 is able to dive on it That's Josiah Harris. They've not been great at fielding those kickoffs today.
Yep, and I think that's why Mamaroneck keeps giving it to him. You saw the bounce the ball took, hit him right off the shoulder pad. He's lucky he was able to bounce back on it. But White Plains, you know, it's still a little under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. You still got time. Just got to stay poised and make good decisions here.
I think Kalinen's going to continue with those difficult kicks. He's got a great leg, and he's shown it here with the extra points and the kickoffs.
Definitely, he's definitely put the offense, definitely put White Plains on their backs.
Here's Andre. Andre handoff. Oh, and he fumbles it. Another player's gonna dive on it. Josiah Harris fumbles it. He fumbled it. The ball, it hit off him on the kickoff. Very loose with the ball. It's gonna be big man John Pascalini diving on that.
White Plains getting lucky to get away with these silly mistakes they cannot make.
Second down and short. About 3 yards to gain for White Plains. He's going to take it for himself. That's Andre. Andre's going to wrestle down again. He's going to, that's Shane Smith on the play, and he pretends to swim there on the floor. Interesting celebration after the big sack.
I always love those celebrations, so I have no problem with that.
It's third down now. Big third down here. Handoff, 28 Speedy. Unable to get the first down. Big spot, big stop. Christian Young. He had speed, just couldn't find a hole there, and that's how he's unable to get the first down.
Puts White Plains in a tough situation here. Do you punt the football or do you go for it down 2 scores in your own territory?
Offense is still on the field. They're going for it. Toss to 28. Flag on the play. Unable to get the yardage despite the potential holding call. It's going to be holding against White Plains, and that's going to send them back 10 yards. Big play. Looks like if they don't punt it here, that's a foolish call, because if they don't get it, they're in a worse spot going into the second quarter.
Yes, that's very true.
So they're going to decline the call, and that's going to bring up a turnover on downs. Another great field position spot here for Mamaroneck as they start another drive. Spotted around the 32-yard line. Dylan has another chance to put points on the board with 16 seconds left in the first quarter.
This drive is huge right now. Go up by 3 scores only in the first quarter.
There's going to be a timeout call by Coach Vitti. Maybe he's going to rethink his scheme here, and we'll be right back on LMC TV. And we're back after a short delay. Dylan's going to take him for himself, but he's going to throw. Caught by Matt Parkinson. He could have taken it for himself, but the defense was swarming in, and he made a smart decision to throw it there.
Yeah, very smart decision, because he had nowhere to go in the run game. Saw a receiver open and delivered a good pass.
They reset the clock, saying 52 seconds now. Could have been a technical issue.
Yeah, one of the offensive linemen went down.
There was an illegible man on the field. And that's going to bring up a long third down for Mamaroneck.
First down.
Sailing in the shotgun. 2 is open. 2's got space. That's Michael Bennett. And he's going to take it all the way in for another Mamaroneck touchdown. No one was guarding him. And he takes full advantage.
I don't know if a defender slipped or that was just a bad miscommunication because he was wide open. He had an open lane for the end zone.
27-7, 42 seconds left. They're blowing him out of the water. And it's only the first quarter.
Keep it going!
Here's Kalinin. Can he become 4 for 4 on extra points? And the kick is good. He's only had to take extra points today. Looks like they're scoring touchdowns on every drive. 42 seconds left in the first quarter. It's 28-7, and we'll be right back on LMC TV. And we're back. Kalinin to kick off. Another short kick fielded by Zion Petit, able to gain a couple of yards up to the 40-yard line.
See, that's the risk with these short kicks. They might catch him off guard and, have him mishandle the ball, but when they don't, they get good field position like they do now.
Here we are back again. Andre, big drive here. If they can gain some momentum, they could have a chance coming back and winning this game. But right now, if this keeps up, it's not going to happen. Oh, and he gets sacked. That's Charlie Parkinson with a big sack.
Talk about they needed this. They said Charlie needed to have a big game for them to win today, and he is surely doing that.
He's been all over the field, and that's what they needed. Matt Parkinson's had a big game catching, and Charlie Parkinson's had a great game on defense. Now here's second down and long for White Plains. Andre is going to take it out. He escapes 25, and he's going to be brought down by Smith at around the opposite 40-yard line. That's a 20-yard run, a 19-yard run by Andre, and that's going to bring the end of the first quarter. 28-7, and we'll be right back on LMC TV. Big spot for White Plains here. First down after a nice run. Oh, it's going to be neutral zone infraction on the defense. Ref moves it up 5 yards. First and 5. He jumped too early there, Raheel.
Yep, looks like he got a little excited.
Andre to throw. About 16 for White Plains. Caleb Gillen almost made the grab. Just a little too high and it bounced off his fingertips.
Yep. He was pretty well covered there. Good defense, but nearly had that just tipped off his hands a little bit and it landed incomplete.
He was smart there not to take that chance because everyone was covered, as you said, on that play. And if he threw it deep, he could risk ending their good momentum they've had so far in this drive. Here's second down, airing it deep. Incomplete. Great coverage by Shane Smith on Josiah Harris, and that's going to bring up third down for White Plains.
Shane Smith doing it on both ends, offense and defense.
He showed the arm strength there, Andre, to make a deep throw. That was almost out of the end zone. And he's known as a dual threat QB, but you have to also realize he can air it deep on you if you're not careful.
He definitely can.
Here's a big third down call, 3rd and 5. On the 41-yard line, he's going to throw. Andre, picked off by Shane Smith. Smith's got room to return it. He's going to find a touchdown on defense.
Who lost but Shane Smith?
This game is really one-sided so far. 7-7 early looked to be tight, but Mamaroneck's just gone on a tear ever since. Antolin to take the extra point. If you saw in that last play, number 50 was for White Plains was able to get Shane Smith at the last moment, but a nice block by Smith's teammate to let him get in easily.
That was sick. He's a sick athlete. Yeah, man.
The kicker is not on the field, ready to snap and all, and here he comes.
Looks like he forgot it.
Dylan took off his helmet thinking he was done. He was not, that's for sure. Here's the extra point. Antolin, can he be 5 for 5? Nice. And no good. It was a poor snap by the center, by the long snapper there. He was just unable to feel it. Dylan was a little frazzled from what happened. And now it's going to be 34-7 with 11:28 left. We'll be right back on LMC TV. And we're back. White Plains has a chance to gain some momentum after a pick 6. Here's the kick. It's another squib received by Elijah Gordon. Elijah Gordon turns left. He finds a hole, and he gets brought down at about the 46 after a big return.
Let's see what White Plains can do. Have not done much with the short field on past drives, but down 34-7, you gotta figure they're gonna take some chances here.
Marking it down at the 45-yard line as Andre comes back. Another chance. Hoping not to make the same mistake, of course.
Yeah, he's had a rough game so far. I think that's 2 interceptions, a pick 6. See if he can turn it around here.
He has to be a little frazzled, as I said earlier, with Dylan on that extra point. He has to be a little shaken up. He's gotten hit hard by that Mamaroneck defense, and great coverage there. He's taking chances trying to come back in this game, and they backfired on him. They're going to move it up to the 40.
Getting on the field, he kind of screwed up the rhythm.
Personal foul on the defense. First down. That's 3 in the motion. Gordon gets it. Gordon gonna get down to the 30 for second and inches, but there's gonna be a foul on the play.
He might be coming back because of holding.
After a big gain of almost 10 yards, they're gonna be brought back 10 yards if it is a holding call. And it is a holding call. They're gonna be moved back to the 50-yard line. Huge momentum changer here. You can't make those type of mistakes right here.
Definitely can, especially trailing 34-7. You're just adding fuels to the fire, I guess.
Yeah, insult to injury. Andre steps back on the field. First down and 20. 5 in the motion, but Andre's gonna take it for himself. He's got the edge, and he's gonna stay on his feet. Nice run. Goes from gaining 10 yards, now gains 17 yards. Not able to be brought down.
Definitely not able to be brought down. He carried what? Looks like 4 or 5 defenders there.
Now it's second down and short. Big play. What will White Plains do here? He's going to take it for himself again. The marker was dropped on the play. But he looks to be short. 13 inches.
Marcus had nowhere to go there, just ran into a swarm of black shirts there.
And it was an interesting play call also. I mean, there was no wide receivers open, and he just ran left, and there was no holes. And he's brought down
That's it, Sundin!
by number 25. That's Connor Sundin. 4th down, offense still on the field. You have to go for it in this scenario.
I'd say so. I'd say maybe, I'd say anything around this area is 4-down territory.
Option, but he's going to take it for himself again. And he's brought down. Looks to be short down. Short on the 1st down marker. They're trying to use his legs, and frankly, it hasn't really worked out. Turnaround down.
Yeah, this Mamaroneck defense has been all over. From the snap, they put pressure on him right away, limiting the run.
After a big 1st down of 17 yards, the defense stalls the White Plains offense, and now they're in great field position to start their next drive.
Yeah, dream team!
As Dylan takes the field, already have a 34-7 lead with 9:56 left. Let's see what he does here. Play action, unable to make the catch. That's Bruce.
Not looked to be the best throw there. Looked to be a slant route. Threw the ball a little behind him. Bruce was not able to adjust.
Now it's 2nd down for Mamaroneck. Another play action, same play, except Bruce catches this time for a short gain of 3 yards. 3rd down now.
White Plains needs to get a stop here. Force Mamaroneck to maybe a quick 3 and out here. Get the ball back. Still got some hope.
39-yard line. There it is. And no room. Bennett gets shut down right away by the White Plains defense, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Question is, does Mamaroneck go for it now, try and get a 1st down here, then put more points on the board, or do they punt it away and kind of play conservative with this 34-7 lead they have here?
I don't think they would punt it here. I mean, I don't think they would go for it here. There's no reason to. They have a big gain. Why give White Plains a chance in the 2nd quarter? And they are going to punt. That's Rayhan, that's Shane Smith to punt. It's a line drive punt, fielded by Otis Allen. Otis Allen's just running all over the place, no holes, and he's going to be brought down at the 42-yard line.
Looks like Mamaroneck, instead of trying to tackle him, was just pushing him back and was able to get back to where he fielded it, but no gain there.
That was an interesting decision by Otis Allen on where he was going. He wanted to get big yardage for his team, except it ends up not working for him. He hasn't had a great game either so far. First down now. Andre plays blown dead. Timeout by Coach Vitti, and we'll be right back on LMC TV. After the timeout by Coach Vitti, we're back. First down for White Plains in the shotgun formation. Looking to throw, airs it deep. Caught! What a catch by Elijah Gordon. A huge throw, a huge catch, and they're in great field position.
That was not only a great catch, but like you said, a great throw. Stuck it right between the 2 defenders there.
Now, it's a change of field for White Plains in a big scoring spot here. cut down that lead, that deficit before the end of the first half. Option, play at, 8 takes it in. He's gonna be stopped down just around the first down line. That's Josiah Harris.
White Plains is in a great position here. You got 4 tries now to punch it in.
They are gonna roll it a first down at about the 3-yard line. Handoff to Harris again, and he's gonna hop his way in for a touchdown. 34-13 with 7:54 left. A big play, and they're cutting down here. Little by little, they can come back in this game.
Yep, definitely. First time we've seen some of the offense ever since the first 2 or 3 drives from this White Plains team.
Extra point. First we've seen them today. That's Israel Perez Martin. Kick is good.
Extra point is good. The score is 9-34.
14-34. Excuse me, that's the second time we've seen him today, as he nails his second extra point. 7:54 left. We'll be right back on LMC TV. Israel Perez Martinez to kick off with Smith and Bennett to return. Here's the kick, caught by Benton.
Fly, baby. Fly.
Benton turns right, turns left. He finds a hole, but he's gonna be stopped. Ooh. Fans arguing for a late hit car.
Looks like there's a little bit of a wrestling match going towards the sideline. The fans definitely wanted a late hit call there. They did not get one.
Good field position to start their next drive for 24 at the 29-yard line. A little retaliation by White Plains on that last drive. They're not going to take it as they showed.
You said this team's gonna try and fight their way back into it, especially with what's on the line in the playoffs.
First down, start the drive. There's Dylan in the shotgun handoff. Play action, caught. Oh, what a grab. He fiddled with the ball as he was coming down, but a nice catch by Jack Benton. Benton had a nice return, nice catch here.
Did not make it routine, but still caught it. Fumbled with the ball a little bit, but was able to regain possession.
Second down, play action again. Caught by Parkinson. Parkinson's gonna take it. He's not gonna be brought down. Finally
After the catch.
at the 37-yard line. A great catch and a great run after the catch by Parkinson.
And a great response. White Plains finally got something going on the offense, but Mamaroneck is driving it right down the field there, right after.
Shot, Charlie.
Here's Dylan. Dylan, heavy rush. He turns right, runs right, and he gets a short yard.
Moving outside of the pocket.
Gain.
Got 3 on the play.
Second down, that was first down.
Let's see if they go with the run or pass here.
Shotgun formation, no running back in the backfield. Looks like they're gonna pass. Oh, but here comes Smith. Smith runs back. Smith gets the carry. Smith gonna gain solid yardage to the 35-yard line. Still short of the first down, but a good play there.
Definitely a good play. It took him, once again, it took more than one guy to bring Smith down.
Timeout. There's gonna be a timeout on the field. Injured player, and we'll be right back on LMC TV. And we're back after 63 of White Plains got injured on the play.
That was a tough injury, had to limp off the field, but was able to, needed a little assistance, but hopefully he's all right.
Third down, handoff to Smith. Flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
Holding offense.
Against the Mamaroneck.
That's going to bring him back 10 yards. Bring up an even longer third down.
Not silly penalty there. It's like a silly penalty. I mean, they do have a lead, but they can't still can't be giving away silly penalties like that.
still a second half to play, Raheel, and anything's possible if they want to come back in this game. They need to show up and they need to be alive. Mamaroneck, third down and long. Under heavy rush. Deep throw. Oh, just out of the fingertips of Justin Tentio. Unable to make a grab. That would have been a big play to negate that White Plains touchdown.
There is a penalty. It looks like it's going to back Mamaroneck up again for a false start.
We're going to see here. It's going to be a offsides, but it's the penalty's declined. White Plains declines the penalty, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Tough decision here for Coach Vitti, but he's going to bring out the punt unit. It's too far for Annalyn to take.
Yeah, right call here. Yeah, this is too far for field goal range, and I mean, if you don't get the first down, you're giving the ball back near midfield.
Smith with the punt, and they're gonna call a touchback. He almost got there. That's Alex Vernie. Almost made a great play, but it's gonna be a touchback and bring him to the 20-yard line for White Plains.
Fans are not happy about that one. They thought they downed him inside the 5 there.
We'll be right back on LMC TV. And we're back. Andre to start his next drive. Handoff. That's to Gordon. Speedy Gordon. He's able to take it for a first down. They moved the chains here to start the drive.
Talk about speed there. Maybe if he tiptoed along the sidelines a little longer, it could have been an even bigger gain there.
Andre in the shotgun formation again. It's off to Gordon again, and Gordon is able to gain about 5 yards to the 45-yard line.
And it looks like the Mamaroneck coaches wanted a full start on White Plains.
It's going to be actually 2nd and 1. A huge play to start the drive, to start the set of downs for White Plains. Gordon in the option again, but here he is again. But here is Andre taking it for himself. And Andre will get the first down. Steady moving in the chains here for White Plains. That's what they need. Even if the clock is burning, they still need to cut back on this deficit.
Yep, definitely. And looks like Mamaroneck is just going for the ball. They're going for the strip tackle.
First down here. Shotgun formation. That's Poteet out wide. He's going to throw. He's running left. And he's going to scramble for about 7 yards.
Once again, showing off the legs there. Once he gets that edge, he can be very dangerous.
Nice run there, nice decision to take it for himself. 2nd and 2. Shotgun formation again. Here he is, 28 out wide. Throw, He got hit as he tried to come down with it. That's Zion Petit trying to make the grab, but he gets hit by Tommy Dillon on the play.
Another dangerous deflection there that could have ended up in an interception, maybe even a pick 6.
Dillon is throwing the ball at quarterback position, but he makes a nice play here.
I don't understand why they're not chasing that
on defense to bring up 3rd and short for
kind of elusive.
White Plains.
It's kind of like a pick your poison.
Handoff. That's going to get the first down. That is Christian Young with a nice run.
White Plains starting to get their offense moving again like we saw at the beginning of the game.
Absolutely, Ryo. First down. That's Poteet out wide. On the other side, it's Gumowitz out wide. No targets for him so far in this one. 8 in the option. That's Harris. Oh, fumble! Miscommunicate. Oh. And that's going to be picked up by 51 for Mamaroneck. That's Aiden French. Aiden French is the captain, and he comes down with a big play here.
Talk about Marcus. Marcus had a chance to recover that ball, but could not get his hands on it. Just like that, right as you thought White Plains had something, Mamaroneck takes the ball away.
If you saw in that last play, a Mamaroneck D-lineman pushed Andre out of the way, so he couldn't dive on that ball, and that was what allowed Mamaroneck to hop on that. Here we go, as Dylan takes the field. Shotgun formation, first down on the 47-yard line. Handoff. Not a lot of room to run. He's going to be stopped about a gain of 1, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 9 with 4:23 left in the second quarter.
Man, that's the first time that Mamaroneck's run game has really had nowhere to go.
Second down. Play action. Pitch to Parkinson. Parkinson is going to take it all the way home. Touchdown. A great play call by Coach Vinny as Parkinson uses his speed and his strength to break that tackle there. And he takes it in to extend the Mamaroneck lead all the way to 40-14. This is a blowout here in only the first half.
Yeah, talk about nice execution there on the little shovel pass that allowed Charlie to use his speed and take it to the house.
Extra point by number 19. That's Kalinin. 4 for 5 so far. And he hits this one to make it 5 for 6. With 3:55 left, we'll be right back on LMC TV. Kickoff for Mamaroneck, and it's going to be another short kick caught by Josiah Harris. He takes it to the 40-yard line.
White Plains' offense has had some good momentum last drive, but was stopped by a fumble, now trailing 41-14. They've got to do at least something, maybe catch them off guard with something, get back in the game.
White Plains has been very careless with the ball today.
Very.
They have a fumble. They've had a couple interceptions. They've had miscommunications all around on kickoffs. It's just been a really sloppy game so far. Here's first down though. Pass off to number 4. That's Crilly Jr. Crilly Jr. It's going to be stopped by Aiden French.
Once again, White Plains nowhere to go on that. Great tackling from the defense.
Aiden French, the captain, has had a big game so far. Wide receiver option, but he's going to take it for himself. That's a gain of 4 yards by Andre. Third down for White Plains.
Is this 4-down territory, you think?
I don't know. I think they have to go for it because of the score, but if in a normal situation, this is not 4th down territory, no way. Low snap. Number 8, that's Josiah Harris. He's gonna get the first down after a nice run.
Nice job from Josiah there to put his head down and just rumble to get the first down.
And nice adjustment by Andre to get low and to get that bad snap. Both teams have had issues with snapping. You've had high snaps, you have a low snap here, and a couple miscommunications from both teams. Now here's first down with 2:40 left. No one's open. He's gonna he's out of the pocket. He's gonna gain, he's gonna run for it. And the play is blown dead after a gain of 6 yards.
That's where he really comes in as a dual threat, extending the play with his legs.
Here's second down now. Every player out wide. Andre's by himself. He's gonna look to throw. No one's open. He's gonna take it for himself now. Runs left, dives, runs out of bounds for the first down.
Once again, using the legs. Had no one open down the field. Was able to find that edge on the outside to get the first down.
They're gonna say he stopped short, just short of the first down marker. It's gonna bring up third down in inches for White Plains with 1:49 left. It's been an eventful first half so far. Some offense from White Plains, but the story is the Mamaroneck offense so far. They've been lethal with their running game with Shane Smith, and a couple of big plays on defense have really set the tone. The play is blown dead. Timeout by Coach Vitti. He's going to rethink his scheme, and we'll be right back on LMC TV. First down for White Plains with 1:49 left. They have to capitalize here if they want to go into the half with a 20-point deficit. High snap. Andre to throw. Oh, and it hit the ground. Almost picked off.
I thought he had that.
Second down.
It just hit the ground. Trey Colon almost made a great play there. It's going to be second down. Fans are protesting the call, saying he got it, but it just hit the ground before he could get his hands around the football.
Another error throw by Andre there.
Yeah, I don't know where he was looking on that play. No one open. He just chucks it up and hopes someone will get there. Second down. And they run into each other. But Andre takes it himself for about a 3-yard gain. Them running into each other is a bit of a microcosm of today's action. They really haven't been able to get it together on offense. Sloppy plays all around, as I mentioned earlier, and the defense has not been able to stop those big plays on the Mamaroneck offense.
Definitely. Broken play from the start there.
Here he is on third down, looks to throw. Here comes Parkinson. He's going to scramble left, breaks one tackle, but he's going to be brought down as the play is blown dead. It's going to be fourth down as we head into the last minute. There are 55 seconds left.
Do you go for it here, or do you stick with the punt? I think you go for it here.
There's nothing to lose here. They already have a big deficit. And there's not much time left.
And someone is down.
Clock is stopped. 44 seconds left. Injury timeout. We'll be right back on LMC TV. Andre was hurt on that play, and he's going to have to come out. Backup quarterback Benjamin Finkel will take the quarterback duties as we head into the second half. We'll get an injury report status later on. But here's fourth down. Airs it deep. First throw. And it's intercepted by Shane Smith. Smith breaks one tackle, and he's going to get stopped down at the 48-yard line. First throw. It is interception, not the way you want to start it.
Definitely not. Talk about, we didn't think it could get any worse. With only about 49 seconds left, now 32. Your starting quarterback gets hurt. You bring in your backup. First play is an interception. Mamaroneck's now got the ball by midfield with a chance, definitely with the amount of big plays they've had, to put on some more points before the half is over.
This is a chance for Finkel to prove himself as Andre heads into college next year as a senior, and you have to look out. This is his chance to prove himself as the starter next year, because he's the backup now, but he could be the starter next year if he does well, and not a great start. But here's Dylan. Dylan fumbles the ball. It's going to be picked up by number 71 for White Plains.
Talk about a roller coaster there. Just when Finkel throws an interception, Dylan fumbles in the play, and now they're basically back where they were before the interception with 26 seconds left to try and score again.
What a change of events. The momentum has been back and forth, but the score hasn't really told that story, because you see those big plays and they're really outweighing some major defensive stops and changes by the White Plains defense. Here's first down now, 26 seconds left. Can White Plains add some points now? Finkel still in. Errant throw.
Incomplete on the play, but it's up second down.
Intended for Josiah Harris on the play. He was nowhere close, and you see them arguing over after that play. Just a huge miscommunication between them.
Definitely a miscommunication there, but you know what? A backup coming into the game is not your ideal situation. So, I mean, there's definitely going to be some miscues.
That's for sure. 22 seconds left. Plane is blown dead. That's going to be a timeout.
Timeout, Mamaroneck.
That's the last timeout for Coach Vitti, as there are 22 seconds left, and we'll be right back on LMC Varsity Sports. Finkel now, 22 seconds left, in a big spot. Here he is to throw with the heavy rush. That's Matt Parkinson with the big sack. Timeout by White Plains.
That's a way to welcome a backup quarterback into a game.
They've really roughed him up. A pick, his confidence must be shaken.
Timeout, White Plains.
We'll be right back on LMC TV. Third down now. Here's Finkel. Finkel to throw. There's it deep. It's going to be picked off again. Will Bruce with the interception. And they're going to kneel it down to end the first half.
Do you kneel it? Because alright, I guess you can kneel it.
Finkel, he's coming out and he's not throwing that well. That was another errant throw right into the hands of Bruce, just waiting there to pick it off at that free safety position.
Finkel does not seem to have the arm strength of Andre, so it's going to be interesting to see if Andre cannot play the second half, how this offense is going to adjust. Also the fact that they're down 41-14.
They need him to come back if they have a chance at winning, because Finkel is not going to get the job done as shown in the last two drives. The last play, just going to kneel the ball down and go to halftime. And that's going to be the first half in this Mamaroneck White Plains matchup. 41-14, and we'll be right back after the conclusion of halftime. And here we go, it's the second half. Off to kick for Mamaroneck is Anton Kalinin. It's 41-14. It's going to be a long road if they want to come back in this game right here.
Definitely.
Here's the kick, fielded by number 3. He's got room up the middle, but he's he pulled to the ground.
Let's go, D!
Shoestring tackle by 8, that's Jack Benton.
Heads up, Chief.
Let's see what White Plains can do coming out of the locker room. I mean, we're down 41-14. I mean, I guess the only ideal way to start this half would be a touchdown.
They need points on the board, that's for sure. Here. Oh, good news for White Plains. Marcus Andre back in the game after being injured at the end of the first half. He's back. Handoff for about 2 yards to
Kimbo!
that's Christian Young on the carry. Now second down and 8. Handoff again, but he's play action. Caught by Josiah Harris. Josiah Harris is pulled back, but it's going to be forward progress. A first down at the 39-yard line.
How about that from Mamaroneck, despite White Plains getting the first down, driving him back for the tackle.
Here's Andre again. First down now. High snap. Off to Harris. Harris takes the outside loop. Not much to run for.
Good job, Matty P.
He's going to gain about 4 yards to the 44.
Mamaroneck has done a great job of stopping those sweeps.
Marking him down at the 43 now. Nice 4-yard rush. Nice 4-yard catch. Here's Andre. Andre in the pocket. Andre's got room to throw, but no one's open, so he's going to take it for himself left. And being tackled down at the 49-yard line, just short of the first down.
Let's see, this brings up a very interesting situation. Do you run the ball or throw it maybe, I don't know, deep, try and catch him off guard?
Gumowitz is a great player for this White Plains team, and he hasn't been targeted once, which is very interesting.
We'll see if they go to him here. He's got a bit of a cushion.
Handoff to Christian Young, and he's on his feet still. And he gets the first down and more, all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Just carrying defenders with him. Took him 2 or 3 guys to bring him down.
Substitution for Mamaroneck as Justin Tentillo comes in. Handoff. There he is again. His name is called Christian Young, breaking more tackles down to the 25-yard line.
That's the first time we've really seen the defense of Mamaroneck, kind of start to miss maybe 1 or 2 tackles.
Could be a bit of fatigue, really. You just have to watch out. I see if the game continues as it did in the first half, I see the starters coming out soon. You gotta rest them and also prevent injury.
Maybe if they get up by 1 or 2 more scores.
But here is Andre for himself, tackled down at the 20-yard line after a gain of 5.
Good drive so far from White Plains, trying, put some points on the board to start the half. Try your best to get back into this game.
Now it's second down option, but it's going to be a run. Tackled back. Christian Young didn't have a hold, and he gets sent back by the Mamaroneck defense.
Relentless defense there.
He's good too. They're both really good.
Third down, big spot here. Can they get a first down and get a score
Defense, stop your feet.
by concluding this drive? Or will they be shut down to a field goal? He's got room. He's going to take it for himself. Is he? And he just reaches the first down as he hops out of bounds.
That stiff arm there really helped him get the first down.
Andre has had a ton of carries in this game. He's taken it for himself like 30% in the plays. and because he has that speed and he's that dual threat quarterback, and Coach Lindbergh is planning around him.
Fourth down, get loud.
Here's Andre. Third down, fourth down, big. Oh, and a flag is called. It's going to be a flag on the defense. That's going to be a first down, neutral zone infraction.
First down.
You can't do that.
Yeah,
Can't
sloppy
do that.
play.
Giving them a free first down, basically.
Now it is first down for White Plains in the red zone. Handoff. And he's going to take it in. A touchdown for Christian Young. Gets hit hard on the play, and he's
down.
shaken
He
up.
is down. That was a rough hit at the end of that play.
We're going to go to break, but a big score for White Plains as they take the extra point when we come back on LMC Varsity Sports. It's Israel Perez Martinez to take the extra point to make it a 20-point game. The kick, it's good. And the score is 41-21 with 8:23 left in the third quarter. We'll be right back on LMC Varsity Sports. White Plains to kick off. That's Israel Perez Martinez after nailing the extra point. It's a high kick, fielded. Up the middle, takes it left, that's Shane Smith. Smith's gonna be brought down around the 35-yard line, a nice return.
Yep, definitely a nice return, and now they've got some pretty decent field position to work with here to try and maybe one more score would kind of, I think, deliver the final knockout punch here.
You see some life on that last drive, though, by White Plains.
Definitely.
Momentum's in their favor, and I think that some nice stops put together here could really shift the momentum even further onto White Plains' side.
Go Tigers!
Here's Dylan back out here. 3-year starter with his strong arm. Shotgun formation. Handoff to Smith. Smith breaks right. Smith. Oh, a nice tackle by quarterback and defensive back Marcus Andre.
I thought he was going to be able to break that tackle and keep going, but it was a nice tackle.
He couldn't jump over him, Raheel. If he jumped over him a little bit higher, he would have broke that shoestring tackle and gotten even more yardage. Handoff to Smith again. Almost brought down, but he breaks the tackle. 3 men bring him down. And he's going to be stopped at the 46-yard line. 46-yard line.
Big down here for White Plains. Try and get a 3-and-out here. Give your offense the ball back. You know, give your team some more life.
Here's the play. Dylan's gonna play action up to Charlie Parkinson, and it's too far away. That's gonna be incomplete, bringing up 4th down for Mamaroneck.
The pressure really affected his throw there. You know, I mean, that's why it fell short. I think because you know they brought the blitz. He was in trouble. He had to get rid of it.
Absolutely. Here's the punt. Shane Smith, the triple threat, gonna take the punt. There it is. Line drive punt, and there's Andre to return. Andre takes it right. Andre is brought down at the 25-yard line after a solid return. That's gonna bring up Andre. They made it a nice stop. They have some momentum here as we head back after the break. Here's Andre again. Handoff. That's a handoff to Christian Young. Not much room to run, and it's going to be 2nd down and 9.
Yep, you said it there. Definitely, basically, really no holes opened up. Just ran into basically a swarm of black jerseys there.
6:42 left. And here's a big second down. And off again. Same result as another short gain brings up third down.
White Plains has got to get some offense going. For them to go 3 and out after scoring on their last drive really is not what they need right now, especially down by 20.
Third down is the time to get
Coach
out.
Vinny makes some defensive substitutions as Justin Tentilo runs onto the field. Here's a big third down, Andre to throw. Andre's got no one open. He's gonna run instead. Oh, but he almost falls, takes it left, and he's brought down by Charlie Parkinson. What a big play on third down to bring up fourth down. And Coach Lindbergh's has a tough decision here.
Nice play by Charlie there. Get him in the backfield, not let him use those legs to extend the play.
Looks like the offense, the punting unit's on the field.
Walk that punt, let's go!
Israel Perez Martinez to punt off.
Is there a fake here?
High punt, tough field, but he still gets it off. Fair catch.
Good job!
Fair catch at the 45-yard line for Trey Colon.
Smart idea of Trey to call a fair catch there
job,
because he
Trey!
was going to get hit and lose a couple yards, but now the offense has the ball around midfield.
Absolutely. We'll be right back on LMC Varsity Sports. First down for Dylan in the shotgun formation, out to Parkinson. Parkinson after the sack is going to stay on his feet, but finally brought down after a short gain.
Good swarm tackling there from White Plains to hold him to a minimal gain.
Parkinson is big, and it took 3 guys there to bring him down on that play. He's a big part of that offense and that defense. Here's second down. Parkinson options left, right. Hand off to Smith. Smith has a hole. Smith's gonna get a first down.
That's going to be enough for a first down.
Bring it to the 40, to the 44-yard line.
Smith continues to have a big day in the passing, ground game, and on the defensive end.
Play clock running. What will Coach Vinny do? Here's first down, shotgun formation, Smith in the backfield. Here he is. It's a play action, throw, wide open. That's Alex Vernon. Alex Vernon with a big play all the way to the 11-yard line.
Although it was a great throw and catch, a nice tackle from White Plains defender Jose Harrison to save what looked to be a wide open touchdown.
Here's first down in the red zone. Dylan in the shotgun formation. Hand off to Smith. Smith has little room to run. He's going to be stopped down for a 2-yard gain.
White Plains need to go for that ball in the tackles and try and get the turnover to prevent another score.
Play action, hit as he threw. Disrupted the throw. 54.
Yeah, where's the protection?
That's
That might have
54 with a nice play.
been
That brings up third down.
See, White Plains needs to at least hold him to a field goal here. Cannot give up a touchdown, or you might see maybe Dylan pulled from the game for rest.
Here's third down. He's gonna air it up. Caught! Is he in that touchdown? Touchdown! Shane Smith again! Shane Smith gets his third touchdown in the game. Has 1 on the ground, 1 receiving, and a pick 6 to add to his collection. What a game he has had tonight in front of a joyous home crowd.
What a catch. Able to get feet in bounds on a pretty shaky throw it was because the pressure came.
Here's Anton Kalinin trying to make it 6 of 7. He's had a busy day taking extra points. and it is good, and he is makes another one, and it is 47 to 21 with 48 to 21 with 3:35 left in the third quarter. We'll be right back on LMC Varsity Sports. Anton Cullinan, after hitting the extra point, will kick off. That's Elijah Gordon to return. He's been busy. 7 touchdowns for Mamaroneck. Squid, fielded by Gordon. Gordon has a blocker in front of him. That's Allen, but he'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Not a lot of room to run on that return, Raheel.
That was a great decision to go with that type of kick. That bounce really caught the White Plains players off guard and gave Mamaroneck time to get back there and wrap him up for little to no gain.
He's been huge in this game with those tricky kickoffs, limiting the White Plains offense to poor field position each time. Here's first down now. Andre in the shotgun formation, handoff. Handoff gets about 2 yards.
Yeah, CJ!
Christian Young on the run.
Christian Young has not had that much success on the run game, and that continues as he continues to find that black sea of jerseys.
CJ O'Nelly on the tackle. Here's Andre. Second down and long. Option play to Otis Allen. Otis Allen trips, but he gets a good yardage. Be brought down close to the first down. Third down now.
It looks like he would have gotten that first down if he didn't trip.
Yeah, he couldn't stay on his feet, and he's a speedy wide receiver, but he just wasn't able to stay on his feet and get those extra yards. Here's third down, a run again, and he's gonna dive over and get the first down. Moves the chains.
Let's see if White Plains can keep this up. Has so far had first drive had good offensive movement. Now here, looking to get something going.
Here's Otis Allen. Otis Allen on the wide receiver option falls again, and he'll be down at the 40-yard line. He's not been able to stay on his feet.
Yep, he has not. But the jet sweeps continue to work, getting at least gains of 4 yards.
Yeah, they got to continue with that if they hope to be successful. As you mentioned before, they've had a good offense going, but the defense has just been dreadful today. Deep throw. Way past Zion Petit.
Looks like he had to rush the throw there because of the pressure coming.
Good coverage by Will Bruce, but there's a flag on the play. Offensive holding on the play. Now it's going to bring him back 10 yards. Now it's second down and long for White Plains. What do you think they do here, Raheel?
I mean, I think it's pretty simple. I guess try the deep ball. I mean, you've got to get some yards here. You're down 48-21. Really, there's not that much you can do in this situation.
It's only a minute left. Let's see how creative White Plains gets. There's the pass, short, caught. There's a flag on the play.
Looks like
late hit
roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer, yes, by Charlie Parkinson. That's gonna move him up 15 yards.
First down, White Plains.
And fans are definitely not happy about that one.
Andre is limping off the field after getting injured in the first half. At the end of the first half, he's injured again. And here comes Benjamin Finkel threw 2 picks in his few minutes in the second half. In the second quarter, let's see what he can do in his second chance. Wide receiver option to Otis, to Josiah Harris. Harris is going to be stopped for little gain.
Once again, White Plains continues to run the option play, which has been maybe their most consistent form of offense today.
Yeah, the offense just, in other words, the offense has just not been there. Either as a defense, it's been a bad performance. But White Plains gets a nice run by Eliza Gordon.
That's going to bring up third down.
Third down and short for White Plains.
You have to think here 4-down territory, right?
You have to, because with the deficit they're in and the short yardage position, anything's on the table. Flag on the play. That's going to be defensive neutral infraction. That's going to be a first down sloppy play by Mamaroneck.
Mamaroneck has definitely been a little more sloppy in the second half. I don't know if it has something to do with their huge lead, maybe.
Could be that result. Throw almost picked off again for his third pick.
It's going to bring up second down.
Trey Colon almost came down with that. Brings up second down.
Once again, another arid throw there, but some good defense from Mamaroneck.
42 seconds left in the third quarter. Let's see what they do here. There it is. Andre takes it for himself. Andre's back in. That's good news for White Plains.
I don't know if the injury to Andre
And it's third down.
is super serious, because it seems to be his leg that's been injured, but he's still been able to run the ball pretty well.
He's still going to take his chances. He does not want to lose his. Nice play by Charlie Parkinson to get to the quarterback. Fourth down and long for White Plains. They have to go for a aerial. But that's going to bring up the end of the third quarter. So we'll see what Coach Lindbergh does when we come back from the break. Andre's got it on fourth down, beginning of the fourth quarter. Andre's gonna run it right, breaks a tackle.
That's it, Michael.
Still not able to get the first down. That's gonna be a turnover on downs for White Plains.
That's going to
Yeah,
be
good
Mamaroneck ball.
Good stiff arm there by Marcus there, but he was not able to get the first down. So Mamaroneck will get the football back.
I see Mamaroneck burning some clock here. I see a lot of runs to Shane Smith. They just want to waste some time in this game, get home, and enjoy their long weekend.
Do you think Shane Smith will be in the game, or do you think that would have pulled the starters?
Well, we see Dylan running out now, and Smith is still out there, so they're remaining with the starters. Here's the option as Justin Tantillo runs right, but it's a handoff to Smith. Smith gains a couple yards down to the 32-yard line.
Shane Smith has been all over the field. Offense, defense, run game, everything he has done. He's done a lot for this team, and it's been a big part of this offense today.
At the 31-yard line, second and middle, second and medium. Hand off to Smith again, turns right, finds a hole, but he gets a nice tackle, brings him down after a first down by Josiah Harris.
Nice tackle there, because with that speed, you miss that tackle, he's gone for a touchdown.
Down for his fourth touchdown in this game. Here's first down now. Deep throw. Caught! That's Drake alone for a touchdown! to the game. You look at that arm strength there on that play, right on the dime on a long throw. It just shows why he's the 3-year starter.
Put that right in the breadbasket.
Extra point. Very busy today. That's Anton Kalinin. Going for his 8th extra point of the game. And the kick is good. So now he becomes 7 for 8 on the day. A very busy day.
Keep it going, Mamaroneck!
11:02 left, and we'll be right back on LMC Varsity Sports. Here's the kickoff by Mamaroneck. After the touchdown to Trey Cologne, back to field is Eliza Gordon. Deep kick, fielded by Gordon. They're gonna roll him down for a touchback. Right here, this game has been very disappointing so far for White Plains. Both teams came in with 4-1. Even though Mamaroneck beat White Plains 54-27, as I mentioned last year, many people expected White Plains to be a better team in this matchup and have a tighter game, and it's not. It's been even worse than last year for White Plains with a 55-21 lead.
White Plains is a better team than they were last year, but this Mamaroneck team has played extremely well. You know, White Plains had some sloppy handling on the ball.
Run, fumble, but the play is ruled down at the 25. Besides a bad loss to New Rochelle, Mamaroneck's really been good this year at controlling games, and they're controlling another one here late.
Definitely, yeah. I think that comeback win last week has definitely maybe had something to do with the confidence.
Here's the run. Run again. No room for Eliza Gordon. As Shane Smith gets the stop.
He was stuffed there. That was a great tackle. Great clean hit there.
3rd down here. I don't see them running the ball, but I wouldn't, if I were Coach Lindbergh, I wouldn't want to test Mr. Finkel's arm either. Handoff. That's to Josiah Harris, unable to gain a lot of yards. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Do you go for it here or you send out the punt team?
You have the decision. There's nothing to lose here, but just if you're going to go for it, you're making it worse off for yourself because Mamaroneck's just going to keep putting on points. Looks like they're keeping the offense out there. Oh. No punt back there. Oh, here he comes running onto the field. Wasn't expecting to punt here. That's Israel Perez Martinez. Doesn't know his assignment. Here's the punt. It's a high punt. Field fair catch.
Good job, Jack.
By Jack Benton.
Good job to call the fair catch there because he was about to get lit up.
With 8:54 left in the 4th quarter, we'll be right back after this short break. Here's 1st down, Connor Sutton in that quarterback. And no room here.
Looked to be a little miscue on the run after pulling Daniel from the game.
Connor Sutton came in against New Rochelle a couple weeks ago as the backup quarterback in a loss. But here he comes in. Keeping Dylan healthy is the goal. Dylan's coming back out there. Smith as well. Oh, a turnover on downs. for Mamaroneck, and that's going to bring up Marcus Andre in great field position to start this drive. Timeout for Mamaroneck, and we'll be right back after this short break. After Mamaroneck fumble recovery, first down for Andre. White Plains fumble recovery, excuse me. Wide receiver option to Otis Allen for a nice gain of 7 yards.
Yeah, Otis Allen has been a workhorse today on those jet sweeps.
That's been their offense so far. You haven't really had a ton of completions for Andre, and the running game hasn't been much either. Here's the handoff, but he's going to take it for himself on second down, airs it out. 11 is unable to make the grab. That's Zion Petit.
He really went for the spectacular one-handed catch, but cannot haul it down in tight coverage.
He has a very strong arm, and he's going to take advantage of that.
Definitely.
On a couple plays earlier, he threw a 45-yard pass, which for his age is incredible. He's going to take it for himself on this third down play and get a first down and more. Stays on his feet. He's finally brought down close to the 10-yard line.
How about that? Really just fooled everyone basically with the thought he was going up the thought they were going with the run up the middle. Took it out wide. Gets a good game.
It's going to bring up first down, 7:41 left. Raheel, is there enough time for a comeback? No, right?
I do not think so.
It's not enough time. Here is Josiah Harris for a touchdown. Too little, too late for White Plains. But Harris gets a touchdown here.
And I think they're gonna opt to take the extra point.
That's Israel Perez Martinez for the extra point. You think they'd take an onside kick after this?
I mean, there's definitely a possibility. I mean, each team has tried running a couple onside kicks normally through the game, so.
You've definitely seen the trickery by Mamaroneck and Kalin. Field extra point is good. That's going to make it 55-28 with 7:27 left, and we'll be right back on LMC Varsity Sports. It's Israel Perez Martinez to kick off. Back to return, number 12, that's Tommy Dillon.
See if they go with the onside here.
They don't. Mamaroneck was expecting it. Return. Not able to gain much. I don't know why they're keeping him. They're risking injury here.
Not sure, that might have looked like I think some. Oh, and they've thrown the flag.
Flag is called on that
I
play.
think that might be for
Unnecessary roughness, yeah.
Looked to be the hot contact to the helmet.
I don't see the point of keeping him in with this decided game. They're going to need him going forward, and it's not the right time to use him, especially on kickoff returns. He's not even playing quarterback, he's playing kickoff returner, and that's just not a smart play.
Looks like
Get that guy out of there.
First down for Mamaroneck.
Tommy Dillon is still in the game along with Shane Smith.
Both have been excellent in this game, but it gets to the point where, as I said, a countless amount of times, they're risking injury because
and they're going to tack on the 15 yards for the unnecessary roughness penalty. So,
as we've seen earlier, Andre has already been taken out twice this game with a different injury at the quarterback position, and you don't want that to happen to your star quarterback.
definitely not, especially after the game he's had today.
Here's first down with the 15 yards added. It's a handoff to Shane Smith, who runs left. Smith breaks the tackle, potential tackler, down to the 30, out of bounds at around the 30-yard line. Flag on the play, too. This could tack on additional yardage.
Those cuts were, he is so athletic, agile, with that speed. You can just see those cuts, how effective they are.
He's been a big part of the Mamaroneck offense today.
Not only the offense, especially the defense, that pick six he had. It's an all around, you can do it all.
Shane Smith, the senior next year, could be playing college football. We'll be right back on LMC Varsity Sports. Here's backup quarterback Connor Sundin, handoff, fumble. Quick play, and they couldn't get set there. That's a fumble by Justin Tentillo.
Talk about the first time they subbed out Dylan, the exact same thing happened.
Justin DeVito, Chris DeVito with the fumble.
The backups on 2 plays have fumbled it twice.
Here's Andre after scoring the touchdown in another spot. Wide receiver option off to Josiah Harris. He's gonna get a first down, stays on his feet. No one can bring him down. Finally brought down after a 16-yard gain.
The option play with the wide receivers has been the most consistent form of offense that White Plains has had today.
They've stuck with that, and it's worked well for them, except the other parts of their game have just not been there. Hand off to Eliza Gordon, able to get 7 yards on the play.
Another option play that they're able to take the edge of the sideline on and get a nice gain.
Could have an injury on the field. Eliza Gordon was shaken up after that last play, and we'll be right back on LMC Varsity Sports. And we're back after the injury timeout. Hand off. That's a handoff. Not a lot of room. Nice stop by Charlie Parkinson.
Charlie Parkinson has been all over the field, and this defense has been really physical in wrapping up tackles.
Crilly's tried to get involved in this game, except he just hasn't been able to get an impact before. But hasn't been able to get an impact with that tough Mamaroneck D-line. Handoff to Christian Young. Christian Young with a quick burst, and then finally gets brought down at the 35-yard line after a nice run.
Talk about it. He was very close to breaking that tackle. With that speed, could have took one to the house there.
First down now. Andre in the shotgun formation. Puts it out wide. Wide receiver option. But he's going to play action, flag on the play. It's deep.
Just a little out of the
Out of the hands of Gumowitz. I think that could be defensive pass interference. I saw a bit of a hold on Gumowitz. And no penalty on the field.
Flag.
So it's going to stand as an incompletion, bring it up, second down.
And Tommy Dillon is now run onto the field for defense.
Wide receiver option again. That's number 28, Christian Young. Nice burst, gains a couple of yards, past the first down marker.
Once again, the jet sweep works again.
They need a run out of bounds because if they want to come back in this game, time is burdened. And with only 5 minutes left, they're in a tight spot if they want to win this game. And
Do it again.
but he's going to take it for himself. That's Andre. Andre's going to be brought down. Play is blown dead after a 3-yard gain. That moves the change. Chains first down. Another option play for Christian Young.
Pressure coming.
Defense is there, and he's brought down.
Those are some nice tackles right there from the defense, not letting Marcus get away.
It's going to stand as a 2-yard run because he did get past the line, but the defense was there from the start and forced the pressure. Second down, pass to Christian. He's going to take it in for a touchdown.
And there's a flag on the play, and one of the Mamaroneck players is slow to get up.
Let's see if this touchdown stands in Rahil. The touchdown will stand, no flag on the play. And that makes it a 55-34 game with 3:58 left. This is becoming a little more tight, but there's still not a lot of time left. It's a 3-score lead. Let's see what happens. The extra point. And the extra point is good for Israel Perez Martinez. 3:58 left, 55-35. We'll be right back on LMC Varsity Sports. Kickoff after the score by White Plains. Planning an onside kick formation for Mamaroneck. Dylan's back there. Why is Dylan back there? That's a big question. Coach Vitti.
And there's a
It's just, Dylan's just gonna sit down, take the safe move here.
Is it really necessary to put your star quarterback Tommy Dillon there returning those kicks in a game that is already decided?
As I said, it just doesn't make sense because he's gonna have a big year as he's had so far. And if you want him in those games down the road against better opponents, he's gonna need to stay healthy. Connor Sundin's a good quarterback, but he's not fit to be their quarterback. He's more of their wide receiver.
And Shane Smith is still in the backfield as well.
Yeah, they just walked off.
Fans, you're praying that neither of these two gets injured.
First down. Hand off to Smith. Smith bursting through. Smith gets stopped down at the 30-yard line.
Shane, that's it, O-line.
Once again, Shane breaking the original tackle to get more yards in the play.
It's going to be more and more runs. It's second down now, second and short.
Yeah, they're just running out the clock now.
Yeah, 3:30 left. Dylan in the shotgun with 3:05 left on second down. He's going to hand it off to Smith as expected. Smith just gets past the first down marker and moves the chains. I think that they're going to run it a bit more and then go down a kneel down formation. End this game.
A little under 3 minutes to go.
Take it out.
Now you got 25 seconds.
miles, 7,000 a year.
Out comes Charlie Parkinson for number 22. That's Jonathan Fortes. Excuse me. That's Justin Tantilla.
Hey, John. Are you well, buddy? Hey, come tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't know about tomorrow night.
Sounds like a lot of people.
Dylan, handoff to Smith, gets blown back, loses a couple yards on the play.
Defense was all over that one. Smith got rocked. But little too late now as we're just approaching 2 minutes to go.
Yep. Second down and long. I see another run to Smith.
Just running out the clock.
Absolutely. Wasting time before they snap the ball. 1:47 left. Handoff to Smith again, but no. Dylan takes it for himself. Brought down at the 30, at the 26-yard line. 1:33 left. Timeout.
And that is a timeout for White Plains.
Timeout by White Plains as the coaches exchange words.
Oh!
Fireworks between the coaches barking at each other.
Bring that over here.
We'll be right back on LMC Varsity Sports. In the final moments of this one, third down, handoff to Smith again, and he's going to be thrown down by
Shoved into the turf.
number 23. That's Terrell McIver Jr.
Protect him. Do it.
Fans holding their breath that no one gets injured
Timeout,
here.
White Plains. They're saving clock. I mean, I don't see the reason for this.
I guess to make the score maybe a little more respectable.
Shane Smith is back to punt.
I think this might be the last you see of Shane Smith on the field if they get the ball back. Ooh, really
Almost blocked. It's going to bounce. He calls for the fair catch, but doesn't catch it.
It's going to take a...
And it's going to be stopped down at the 42-yard line. We'll be right back on LMC Varsity Sports. And we're back. Handoff to number 28. That's Christian.
Ooh, he was thrown to the ground there.
Christian Young, unable to find a lot of yards. And that's 1 minute, 6 seconds left. I think they acknowledge too that this game is over.
Definitely a great offensive performance from Mamaroneck. Big game from Shane Smith as well.
3 touchdowns combined. Handoff again. That's number 2, Tristan Walden.
Gained about 4 on the play.
Tristan Walden gains about 4 yards on the play. That's going to bring them upon third down. Clock still running, 35 seconds left. A big win for Mamaroneck as they become 5-1 on the season. White Plains falls to 4-2 in this one, and that solidifies Mamaroneck's playoff spot.
Get him.
Wow!
Oh, he is gone.
To end the game. And he's just brought down. What a big run by Christian Young to end the game almost. But Shane Smith gets there in time, running back on running back action. And could they add a touchdown here? That would have changed things.
What happened? Out? Out, yeah. That's the ball. You got one play.
This ideally should be the last play of the game.
Let me see, they're going to do the sweep again?
Flag on the play. This game can't end.
There's no need really for these penalties. There's 6 seconds left.
Chief, nice throw down here.
Just go home. That's all I'm saying. It's going to bring back the White Plains offense 10 yards. 5 yards. Timeout.
Not part of the penalty. You got to actually take 5 yards.
Nope. Official timeout.
Well, they're on the field.
7 seconds left.
They got 1 away. It's a running play.
They're gonna fade a route, almost picked off. 3 seconds left.
Time for one more play.
This should be the last play, Raheel. Shane Smith with the nice coverage.
Mamaroneck, even though winning this game, I don't think wants to let up a touchdown here to finish the game.
As time runs out, he throws, caught, touchdown, White Plains. That's Zion Petit with the catch to end it. It's a meaningless touchdown, but Petit gets to go home happy with a TD of his own. A nice Mamaroneck win. And we'll be back shortly with the postgame on LMC Varsity Sports. Alex Weinberg here alongside Shane Smith, star running back for Mamaroneck. 3 touchdowns today, 1 receiving, 1 running, and 1 pick six. I have to ask you, which one was your favorite?
Probably the pick six. Defense has to be my favorite, honestly, because you don't get those that often.
You had a ton of carries today, but you also had an impact receiving the ball. How does that impact your game, catching versus running? Which one do you prefer going forward?
Well, I don't really have a preferable one because I have my QB over there and my offensive line blocking for me, and it doesn't really matter what I'm doing.
How much of an impact does having Tommy Dillon in front of you have when you're running the ball? You have that confidence that he's going to give you that right handoff at each time? Well,
I've been with him for about 3 years now, and there's nothing wrong that he'll do, and you know what? He'll always make it happen. He works so hard, and he studies the plays and everything.
Alex Weinberg here from LMC Varsity Sports alongside Coach Vitti of Mamaroneck. You came back against Austining last week, and you had a good lead here coming into the second half. White Plains came back a bit, but you still came out with the win. How do you feel about that victory?
You know, you're always happy to make corrections when things don't go so right after a victory because you got the W. And for the most part, I think our kids played great tonight with a few little issues that we definitely can work on.
You had a big lead in the fourth quarter, yet you left Tommy Dillon out to get the punt returns. Was that a decision where you think he just wanted to get out there, or? No. So we're in a situation there where we're expecting onside kick. Yeah.
So we have our personnel on the field that are most able or apt to handle on all kinds of situations. So we want to put people out there that we know we have good hands. Tommy's got some of the best hands, so playing him deep and allowing him to field the ball and get himself out of danger is what we were looking for there.
And Shane Smith had 3 touchdowns today, 1 receiving, 1 rushing, and then 1 pick six. How much of an impact does he have going forward in the locker room with your team?
Shane Smith is a prime time player. You know, the kids know that when a play needs to be made, he's usually the one who's going to make it. We have a few other weapons on the squad, but the kid has really stood up this year in all facets of his game.
Alex Weinberg here alongside Raheel Jaswell after a great Mamaroneck victory against White Plains. It was a great matchup and a great game from Shane Smith, who had 3 touchdowns, 1 running, 1 receiving, and 1 defensive pick six. Do you think that Mamaroneck can compete against other teams in the division? They played well so far, 5-1, but they had a big loss against New Rochelle. How do you think they go? How do you think they play going forward?
I think they can definitely compete for the division now. With this victory now, they're actually in the front running for the 3rd seed, which would give them a chance to host a home playoff game, which would be huge for them.
Tommy Dillon leads that team. Shane Smith alongside him. It's going to be a great game going forward for Mamaroneck.